right, welcome folks to this exciting girls varsity. Tyler Barber bringing the play-by-play action of this game. Pioneer Panthers are hosting the Athol Bears. Panthers versus Bears. I think that would be this is going to be an interesting game, interesting matchup. And if those mascots were real, I think that would be an interesting Animal Kingdom fight. But for now, let's focus on the basketball game. About to get started. Pioneer starts it off. It's great to see Nat Rios back out there on the court for the Panthers after having a tough ankle injury, and Pioneer gets the first two. Kara Gruskowski putting that one down. Both teams having an uphill battle of a season, yet to win a game. Stolen away. Kyler McClellan will drive, looking to loft it up there. No good. Gruskowski gets the rebound, bring it back out. McClellan to Harrington, looking to bring it around, finds Tippanyuk. She tosses it up and gets the two. Pioneer off to a good start. And Athol JV comes away with a win. A game that happened just moments ago before this one. Shot no good. McClellan recovers. Finds Rios, back to Harrington. Harrington puts it up. No good, but Pioneer still has the ball. Put back up there and gets the two. And a travel will be called on the Bears. McClellan gets stalled just past mid-court, but manages to get through there. Doesn't have a pass to line up. And the Bears will take it away. Did not start the clock, I apologize. Hopefully folks are liking our new scoreboard on the screen. Three-point shot from outside, no good. Recovered, another three-point shot. Comes up short, easy collected by Kyler McClellan. Ball trickles out of bounds. It will be Bears ball. Little extra press going on by Pioneer. Looking to come out real strong early on and make an impression. It's going to stick. Good defense there, making Athol work for it. Athol swings it around. And Ava Adams with a three-point shot. No good, collected. Tries to toss it back to her for a second chance and heads out of bounds. Pioneer ball. And Pioneer just coming off a tough defeat against the Franklin County Tech Eagles. I believe that game was yesterday. And the Bears coming into this after a battle against Ware on the 6th. And Nat Rios gets two. Adams tosses it back to Emily King. Abby Spooner trying to make a move. Had a tough time. Did not see the call. But it is Pioneers. Kyler McClellan will bring it down. Tippanyuk with the shot. No good. Rebound collected by Ava Martin. Hermes to Martin. Martin trying to drive in. Seems to get a double dribble. Both hands on the ball, so it will be Pioneers. Charlie Harrington. Rios Tippanyuk trying to drive in there, loses her balance. It will be Pioneer's ball. Feel as though that would have been the closest to a charge. It looked like Athol was pretty planted, but the refs called it. Rebound by Spooner, gives it over to Adams. Martin back out to Hermes. Hermes puts it down for 3. The Bears are on the board. Skylar McClellan. Rios to Harrington, looks to bring it through down on the back line. Couldn't get the angle correct. Out of bounds off the Bears. Grzyskowski will inbound. Over to McClellan. Back out to Harrington. Harrington loses but collects. Brings it around. Grzyskowski with a shot that is right on the three-point line. If that went in, don't know if it would have been 2 or 3. Three-point shot by Spooner. Cullen drives down, finds Rios. Rios just inside, looks like some bare fingertips. Got on the ball, and there will be a jump. I'll let this clock run so I can get it to catch up. BNC TV's never-ending battle with a time clock. And it is a timeout is called by the Athol Bears, the first of the game. I'm gonna let it run just a little bit just so that the time can collect. But so far, Pioneer coming out with a burst of shots and energy. It's great to see. There we go. The Athol Bears on the board with a three-point shot. And still very early to tell. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And one of the few rare nights that the Pioneer boys do not have a game. And their team is over here supporting the girls. That's great to see. And as much as we love bringing this broadcast to you folks internationally, technically, streaming through YouTube, anywhere you can access YouTube, you can be watching this game. But if you're watching it at home, happy that you're with us, whether you're watching this from Athol or watching this from the Pioneer Valley Regional School District or anywhere. Love to have you here, but there's nothing quite like being here live. The DJ music is pumping. And there's just something about watching live sports that's very entertaining. So come on down and join us here. Support. As much as I love seeing the sport for BNC TV, there's nothing better than supporting the local high school athletics. We are underway. Some double teaming there on Hermes. Gets the pass off, but couldn't be collected. Maggie Tippanyuk takes it down. Looks for the pass for McClellan. McClellan getting shuffled, I think. Perhaps not intentionally, just kind of with the hustle. It's hard to stop the momentum. But it is Pioneers. Good defense there by Bears number 15, Maddie Hermes, on the defense. It'll be Pioneers in the corner of the baseline. Another good defense by Hermes. Pioneers going to need to move around and be a little bit sharper if they're going to bring the ball back out. Well, he gets out of there, and that's going to turn into a jump ball. The jump is in Pioneer's favor. Pioneer will be taking it out again, 4th time on the baseline. Nice long pass out there to Nat Rios. Harrington. Harrington floats it up off the back of the rim, collected by Ava Adams. Ava Adams with a long pass over to Hermes. Sends it over to Spooner. Out of the corner, King. Bring it all the way around. Hermes with a shot. That's a little off. Collected by Kyler McClellan. McClellan tries to find Grzyskowski. Grzyskowski can't get her hands on it in time, goes out of bounds, and it will be Athol with the inbound. Oh, almost steal. I think it was tough to know who touched it last. I think that was part of the confusion. McClellan to Tippanyuk. Tippanyuk boxing out. McClellan bringing it around to Rios. Rios brings it over to Grzyskowski. Pioneer trying to find some openings. Good defense by Athol. A shot collected and shot again. No good. Maddie King to Adams to Spooner. Adams with a three-point shot, rolls off the rim and collected by Pioneer. Nice long three by Kyler McClellan, no good, collected by Pioneer. They'll get another shot. Grzyskowski puts it down just inside the three for 2 points. Adams to Hermes. Hermes finding Emily King in the corner. Back to Hermes with a shot just inside the three. Adams collects. Finds King. King sends it over to Spooner. Toss it into Martin. Martin tries to put it up. Didn't get the angle right. Pioneer ball. Grzyskowski back out to Harrington with a shot. Tough roll off the rim, collected by Martin. Athol doing a great job on the rebounding. Good moving it around. Spooner to Adams. Adams with a three-point shot. That will be short. Nice try to save there by Emily King, but the ball will be Pioneers on the baseline. Brent, nice screen. Over to Tippanyuk, drives in, tosses it up. No good, Pioneer will have another shot, no good. Collected by Spooner, given over to Adams. Adams will drive down looking for the layup. Doesn't get the shot, but does get the foul. Let the time catch up to 18 seconds. There we go. Ava Adams, first shot. And some substitutes. Kobe Tominski coming in for Nat Rios and Pioneer. Second shot, off the rim, Grzyskowski collects. No shot clock. Pioneer has 15 seconds to bring it down and be the last to possess the ball. All right, another great defensive play. Good eye on the ball by Maddie Hermes. Pioneer ball. Tries to bring it into Tippanyuk for a quick jump shot. Inbounding number 14, Jayla Taylor. Hermes will bring it down, 6 seconds on the clock. They're gonna need to make something happen fast. Long shot, and she makes it! Long, deep three-point shot. What a way to end the first quarter. Ava Adams putting that down, bringing the gap to only 4 points at the end of the first quarter. Pioneer with a lead, 10-6 after 8 minutes of play. Fantastic job by both teams. They've seen the potential, they've seen what's been working, and we'll see whether or not they'll be able to continue that. And I'm just gonna say this now, I think that while I'm talking during the commentary and AC/DC's playing in the background, the way YouTube's copyright claims, I'm probably going to have to cut this out of the video of the live stream. So this may be the only time that you'll be able to hear this part of the commentary. Of course, everyone tunes in for my elaborations in between quarters, of course. So basically I just really say anything knowing that it's going to be stricken for copyright violation. But, you know, it is what it is. Thank you, YouTube. And we're coming back out. 1, 2, 3. We'll reset clock. Going into the second quarter. Athol will start us off. Maddie Hermes with the ball, finds Spooner on the corner, puts it in for 3. It is a 1-point game right at the start of the second quarter. Tibanyuk goes in there and floats it in for 2. I suppose it was not a 3-point shot. That must have been. Now it is a 1-point game. Tibanyuk floating it up. Gets her own rebound, tosses it back out to Harrington. Tominski over to McClellan. McClellan gives her a try on the 3-point shot and sinks it. Maddie Hermes bringing it down. Some slack coverage. Bringing it around the horn. Spooner tries it. The 3, no good. Tominski collects. Some good full court press. Pioneer evades it. Tries to find Gryczkowski. Puts it up. A little too much mustard on that shot off the backboard. Athol puts it down. Nice give and go and a good 2 between Hermes and Adams. So far, the beginning of the second quarter is really heated up. Teams know what they got to do, and they're trying to execute as fast as possible. And a nice 2-shot by Kobe Tominski. Great job. Hermes brings it down. She has some comfort room to move. Just give and go over to Adams, tosses it up. Tough roll collected by Harrington. McClellan brings it down, finds Tominski, puts it up for the 2. Comes up short and knocked out of bounds off of Pioneer. And it will be Athol ball on the baseline, but not until we have this timeout. And during this timeout, this will be a perfect opportunity to thank our sponsors. Our sponsors, Sam Browning Jr. Trucking, Site Work, Excavating, Hauling, Heavy Equipment, Septic Systems, and much more. Sam Browning Jr. Trucking, thank you for your sponsorship of our sports program. And also Greenfield Cooperative Bank. Thank you so much for sponsoring the BNC TV sports programming. We appreciate your support, and that is helping us be able to produce the quality programming that you're currently watching and help us on our never-ending mission to improve these programs. And if you are also a business looking to get your name out there and get a little bit of recognition, give BNC TV a call, 413-648-6300, or find us online, bnctv.net. We'd love to talk to you and figure out our sponsorship package, whether or not it's something you're interested in. And now, back into the second quarter. Ball inbounded. Hermes to bring it down. Well, half-court press. Bring it around to Spooner. Long pass. Pioneer saw it coming. A little double teaming there and collected on the steal. McClellan, Gryczkowski finds Rios, toss it back out. Tominski with a shot. Off the rim, good collection by Tibanyuk. Tominski will take another one from deeper. Oh, don't think that could have gone in any more and still popped out. Those kind of shots always stink. Hermes with a three-point shot off the rim. Grzyskowski collects. Kyler McClelland looking for a little bit of breathing room and some help. And he's got to move around. Ball luckily comes through with a tough pass. Tossed up by Grzyskowski. Tipeniuk with the rebound. Gives us another shot. Nice bounce pass to Nat Rios. She comes down pretty hard. No good on that one. Spooner just inside the three-point line. And Tipeniuk gives it over to McClellan. McClellan will drive it in. Tries for the floater. Spooner over to Adams. Hermes back to Adams, over to Spooner. Back to Hermes, a quick jump shot. Nice job. Now, accuracy of the shot was important. The other thing that was really important is there was no hesitating. She was super quick on the reception of the ball and putting it up there. And that's what's really gonna put these down, is being able to make those shots and make them quick. And Pioneer answers back with two. 19-15. 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Hermes finds Adams. Adams with a three-point shot. Off the rim, collected and put down for two by Emily King. Rios over to Tominski. Finds Tipeniuk. Tipeniuk floats it up and gets the two. Nice steal. Trying to find McClellan. Off of Hermes' hand. Hermes doing a great job on defense. Got a good swat. Knocking the ball away. Pioneer's going to need to be a little more evasive if they're going to get around that kind of defense. Oh, ball inbounded and stolen. Ava Adams. Over to Emily King. Finds Hermes in the corner. Into Martin. Drives it in. Quick toss. Ooh. Always hate those in and out shots. There's nothing much you can do about that. Nat Rios. Devaney Pillsbury puts it up. And a little bobbling, but goes down. A shot is a shot. And Pillsbury gets two. Hermes to Adams, three-point. Oh, good. King rebounds and puts it up. Nice collection by Tipeniuk. McClellan floats it to Tipeniuk with the jump shot. Couldn't get the geometry right and rebounded by the Bears. And Adams slows it down. King to Hermes. Over to Spooner. Spooner driving to the baseline, gives it a shot. Collected by Rios. McClellan with a three-point shot. Ooh, just off on the rim. Pillsbury thought about it. Hands it over to Tipeniuk. Tipeniuk puts it up and gets the two. We'll say Pioneer, very young team. They are picking up on and getting used to the fast ball movements, moving the ball around, keeping the defense on their toes, and executing quickly. And you can see the results. Nice shot up there by Ava Martin. The Bears put two up on the board. 25-19 with under a minute left in the half. Rios, long pass over to Harrington. Harrington thought about it, brings it back out to McClellan. McClellan drives. No good. Pillsbury does collect. And he'll get another shot. Ball swatted out of bounds. 28 seconds left. Pioneer has the ball. Kuskowski will inbound it. Nice inbound. Rios trying to find Harrington. Toss it back out to McClellan. McClellan's eyeballing what to do. Finds Rios back. Nice ball movement around. Great job. Shot was tough, but that was great passing by Pioneer. And a quick steal. Not a lot of time left. They're going to have to make something happen. King puts it up with a long three off the rim. Nice try, and we will not have 2 quarters ending the same way. But Pioneer eking out the lead at the end of the first half, 25-19. Great game. You can see both teams working really hard, moving the ball quickly, trying to do quick shots, and doing a great job. But that's not it. We still got 2 8-minute quarters coming back at you after this short break. Don't go away. Stay with us. We have a great game going on here, and there's so much more to come. Don't go away. Welcome back, folks. An excellent first half. Very exciting first half. If you're just tuning in, girls varsity basketball, Pioneer Panthers versus the Athol Bears. We are underway for another 16 minutes of game. Ball rolling off Athol's feet. Turns into a steal. A shot from the outside. Puts it down 4-3. That shot by Ava Adams. Pioneer hopefully is going to need to learn. And a timeout is called by Pioneer, the first of the game. Definitely feel as though Pioneer is going to need to play some tight D on that. I would say Athol close to 50% or more of their shots during the first half were from the outside of the three. And a lot of times those shots, not only for the points, but also if you're not playing tight defense, playing it outside there, you might be a little bit more relaxed. So Pioneer may need to play tighter defense further out from the circle if they're going to stop those kind of three-pointers from happening. And especially if they're going to wind up being unanswered three-pointers, that's going to be a real devastating thing in the second half. Right, Athol first to be on the board in less than a minute. The Pioneer ball. Inbound to Harrington. Excuse me. Kyler McClellan. Over to Griskowski. And to mix up the defense. Looking to pass it through to Rios. And collected by Athol. Pioneer really needs to get the ball back. As I said before, unanswered threes are going to be devastating. And nice attempt at a steal. Adams collects, goes for the shot, no good. Kyler McClellan to bring it down. Over to Harrington. Finds Stepaniuk, drives it in, gets the two. Adams the king, back to Adams, three-point shot off the back of the rim. Comes down into Pioneer's hands. Rios to McClellan. Back to Rios. Rios is gonna drive, go for that layup, getting the two. Adams brings it back to King. King is down, looks to reset, analyzes the defense. Back over to Adams. King at the top. Nice swinging it around. Spooner looking for Martin. Martin had a tough time collecting, and it'll be Pioneers on the back line, baseline. Excuse me. Harrington. Hands it over to McClellan. McClellan finds Stepaniuk. Stepaniuk fades back with a shot off the rim, collected by Maddie Hermes. Hermes looking for King, swatted away by Nat Rios. It will be Athol's ball. Back out to Adams. Swinging it around to Spooner with a shot, rolls off the rim. Pioneer collects. Harrington with a shot. Collected by Stepaniuk. Puts it up, no good. Bringing it around to Spooner. just inside the 3. Gets the 2. Into Rios. Rios finds Tibaniuk, brings it back out to Gruskowski with a 3-point shot. And it'll be a jump ball, which will be Athol's. Great job there. That was a jump between Gruskowski and Hermes with those hands. This was a great job on defense. Credit where credit's due. Long pass over there, trying to find Spooner. And out of bounds. Spooner and Martin back to Spooner, real quick to toss it up. Try to let the clock catch up. Ooh. And Gruskowski, very little room to move. It'll be Athol ball. Some half-court press. Devaney Pillsbury scoops it up. Tries to feed it over to McClelland. Ran out of room before she could toss it back. Adams to Spooner. Tries to find Martin, flicked away by Gruskowski. Great interruption on a very key play. McClelland. Some great boxing out. Back out to Pillsbury. Tries to find Rios. Hermes again with a steal. And a great patient defense by Nat Rios. It was a great job. That definitely could have been a foul. And Athol would have had 2. 3-point shot from the outside. No good, collected by Ava Martin. But no good. It's Pioneers ball. McClellan with a long 3. Off the rim, Gruskowski puts it up. No good, collected by Spooner. Ava Adams will take it down. And a timeout is called by Athol. And she'll let that clock run a little bit so it'll catch up. Big battle. Keep that clock accurate. But Pioneer at this timeout with a 5-point lead over the Bears. That's a tough game. Athol came out swinging with a very quick, early 3-point shot. Definitely was an upsetting 3 for sure. Pioneer had called a timeout on that one. But the defense has tightened up a little bit. And we will see what happens. Pioneer has had some great moves utilizing, taking attention away and then giving the ball over to Maggie Tibaniuk being down low. If that continues to work, why not keep doing it? And Athol continuing to really try for those 3-point shots, and they've been pretty successful. I mean, they have stayed uptight. This game is far from over. And we will see what happens. Spooner out to Hermes. Adams to Spooner. Trying to give it over to Martin. Rios side coming, makes a steal. Jalen Beliski looking at what to do. Maggie Tibaniuk really trying hard to get that ball out. It's a jump ball for, oh, I guess it's not a jump ball. It's a travel, I think. Adams to Hermes. Spooner in the corner, almost double teamed. Pushed it back out, tries to swing it around. Adams for the three. Rolls off the backboard, collected by Nat Rios. Rios to Bliski. Bliski kind of lost it, looking over his shoulder. And a tough job trying to collect it. Nice steal there. We'll almost consider that an interception. Oh, nice toss-up, good defense there. All ball blockage by the Bears. Hermes to Adams. Collected Hermes from the top. No good. Pioneer ball on the baseline. Rios driving in, finding a lane. And driving in there, looks like foul will be on Ava Martin. Rios will get two. One for one. Ooh, tough on that one. Hermes hustling it down. Adams to Spooner. Inside to Martin. And a travel is called. Martin trying to create a little bit of space. Shuffled the pivot foot. And that was the travel call. Excuse me, Rios. Bliski. Tippanyuk trying to toss it up, possibly get the foul. But there will be none of that. Hermes to King in the corner. Swinging it around. Adams with a three-point shot, no good. Collected by Gruskowski. Rios will bring it down. Gruskowski puts it up. Bowles comes down. There'll be a battle and jump between King and Tippanyuk, and a timeout is called before the jump can be called, which is a smart situation. I think with a timeout being called. Or if you're gonna lose the possession on the jump, call the timeout quick, and you'll keep that possession. And of course, just tuning in, whether you're watching this broadcast in HD on BNC TV, Comcast 1075, or watching this live streamed or rebroadcast, or tuning into this later on, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your viewership, but also, you're gonna want to thank our sponsors. Sam Brown & Jr. Trucking, thank you for sponsoring BNC TV sports coverage, and Greenfield Cooperative Bank. Well, thank you folks so much for stepping up to this new program of ours, BNC TV coverage. Thank you for your support and supporting local high school athletics. And as we come out of the timeout, Pioneer ball on the baseline. Gruskowski to inbound. Finds Rios. Quick shot, sinks the two. That was Hermes back around. Emily King with a shot. Spooner collects. And Adams back out to King. Pioneer really trying to cut down on those threes. Spooner with a shot. I think there were some Pioneer fingers on that changed the trajectory. Nice save, but it's Athol ball. Drives in Spooner for the jump shot. And with 1 second left after the shot clock, great defense by Pioneer, but they're not going to be able to do anything after that. And at the end of what should have said the third quarter, I now see that it has said second quarter the whole time. Fantastic. Should have said third quarter right there. But after another 8 minutes of play, Pioneer maintaining the lead 32-24 going into the fourth quarter. And we will have 8 more minutes of game to play. So far, Pioneer has been stepping up on that defense, trying to make sure to cut down on those three-point shots. As I described earlier, they could have been quite devastating if the defense didn't tighten up on the outside a little bit. And they have done that. Pioneer has been doing a fantastic job. And that's just how you win games. Anybody will tell you the fundamentals of it. You know, it's not just score, but also stop the other team from scoring. Pioneer has been working hard at that, but it is a close game. 8-point difference going into the fourth quarter. Pioneer will start us off. Rios looking at what to do, finds Tippenyuk, tries to give it back out to Griskowski. Interrupted and taken by the Bears. Adams to Hermes. Tough shot, but Athol will maintain possession. Swinging it around to Hermes, finds Martin. Martin, and she's letting that pivot foot slide. And that is tough. She's got a lot going on underneath. There's double coverage when the ball gets into her. She's playing down low. She's got to keep that pivot foot planted unless she's going to decide to take a shot. Excuse me. Harrington from the outside. Athol ball. Ava Adams. Bring it down to Hermes. Emily King. Back over to Hermes. Swing it around to Spooner. A three-point shot. And puts it down. Now that is that tough ball movement. Now what's going on when you're swinging that ball around? You're trying to defer attention in one direction. Then when you pass it over, everyone's looking one way. And by the time you're able to turn around and see what's what, that ball's already made it across and the person is in the middle of shooting. That person who set themselves up with your back turn. So it's a tough thing. Pioneer's going to need to be very aware of who's setting up behind them so they can stop those threes. Emily King to Adams, back to King. Looking at some opportunities. Tight defense by McClellan. Spooner over to Hermes. 7 seconds on the shot clock. And an up and down on the shot by Spooner. Great defense by Pioneer. Great job. Wiskowski with the shot, collected by Spooner. Big three-point shot, right into the hands of Maggie Tippenyuk. McClellan with a big pass over to Rios. Rios tries to bring it up, couldn't get it lined up. Knocked knocked out of bounds, but it will be Pioneer ball. Trying to line that clock up. Cullen driving in, tossed it back out. Harrington with the shot. No good. Spooner to Hermes. To Adams. Hermes with a three-point shot. No good. Great job by Grzyskowski, hanging on to the ball, checking her directions, seeing where people are. That's good awareness. And ball's put up there by Tippanyuk. Gets the foul. Maggie Tippanyuk will get two. Excuse me. Tippanyuk sinks the second one, 33-27, just under 5 minutes left in the game. Ava Adams. And some half-court press by Kyler McClellan, tries to drive it through, nice screen, fed over to King, tries to drive it in, no good, puts it back out to Spooner, and a travel by Spooner before she can get rid of that ball. That's the thing, you lift up your pivot foot, you better let go of that ball before that pivot foot comes back down. Harrington hands it over to Tippanyuk. Tippanyuk really trying to get herself through. Oh, nice toss up by Hermes, no good. Tippanyuk trying to drive through. Ava Martin collects on the rebound. And a timeout is called by the Athol Bears. Just about 4 minutes left in the game. Pioneer with a 6-point lead over Athol. So far, that has been the theme of the game. Pioneer came out with an explosive start and has just kind of been tit for tat throughout the rest of the game. And Athol having some big crucial shots. Some of the others, again, I feel like more than 50% of their shots have been from outside the three-point line. And whether or not Pioneer's defense has just been really that good, or their strategy is just not to take the time to drive in. But with a few steals and a few crucial drives and layups, Athol could come out on top. 4 minutes is an eternity in basketball time. Ava Adams driving in, finds Ava Martin. Martin gets the two. Nice job there by Athol. Good quick two. Charlie Harrington up top to Rios. Rios analyzing. And it's Harrington again. Harrington tries to drive in. Toss it back out to Rios. McClellan drives it around. Back out to Rios. Some good defense being played by the Bears. Tries to find Harrington. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Grzyskowski with a shot. Very excellent job on coverage, I think, generally speaking. I think by Spooner there was a body check on McClellan's defense, and that is where the call came from. Nice shot by Charlie Harrington. Can put 2 on the board. Martin with the floater. McClellan. Moves it around to Harrington, back to McClellan. Finds Tippanyuk. Tippanyuk will drive. Give it over to Harrington in the corner. Off the rim, Grzyskowski collects. And Harrington again inside, brings it in for 2. Yeah, what I was talking about earlier, you saw that pass, no hesitation. Put it up and in there, did not waste time. Great job. Good rebound by Ava Martin, brings it back out. Adams, no good on the 3-point shot. Nat Rios gonna come down there. Great job by Emily King. Gets a fist in there, pops the ball out of bounds. Interrupts the layup. Skowski inbounds it to Rios. Rios tries to drive and gives it over to Grzyskowski. Off the rim, Tippanyuk. Koleps keeps Pioneer ball alive. Tough bounce pass, but McClellan has it. Tries to find Tippanyuk. Manages to get her hands on the ball. Rios with a shot and puts it in. Three for Rios. And a timeout is called. Pioneer with 11-point lead with just over a minute left. Great job, great execution. And you saw it, we talked about it. Moving the ball around and executing quick. That's an important, very, very important part of that game. Ball comes to you, you have very little time before the defense is gonna move over and cover you. So that ball comes to you and you put it up quickly, and that's all part of the practice. It's not just settling in and shooting when you're ready. You gotta execute fast, and you see that happen. They put it down. Great job by Pioneer. And of course, we got this game tonight. Tomorrow night, we got plenty of action going on here at Pioneer at 6 o'clock. The PVRS school committee is going to be at 6 p.m. And then at 7 p.m., Pioneer is hosting the ever-present thorn in their side, Drury. It's been back and forth between those teams. Always a good rivalry. It's going to be a big game. You're not going to want to miss that. If you can't get here, we'll be bringing you that. Game starting at 7 p.m. Spooner with a 3-point shot. Off the rim. Ball makes its way into Pioneer hands. Panthers moving the ball around nicely. Finds Harrington to Tippanyuk and puts it down. Great execution by Pioneer. Hermes to King. Swing it around Spooner. Back over to King. The Spooner trying to get the defense to move away from them so they can have a cleaner shot. Martin tosses it up. Oh, good. Harrington slows it down. Under 10 seconds. And Pioneer taking a big, big W. Fantastic job by Pioneer with a 42-29 win over the Athol Bears. Tough fought battle. Again, credit where credit's due. Small bench for Athol, that should go without saying. That is a tough job. Most of those girls were out there the whole time. That is a hard battle. Wish them the best with the rest of their season. And great job. They did some great defense, some great shots, some scary shots that probably shook Pioneer a little bit with the three-pointers. But Pioneer, great execution both on defense and offense. They've seen it work and they've seen it come out. Big win for the girls varsity Pioneer team. Excellent job. Great job, a well-deserved win for Pioneer. Just overall, very happy for them. They fought hard, they got that win. Well, that is it for us here at Messer Gymnasium and at BNC TV. Again, tune in tomorrow night, boys varsity basketball at 7 p.m. That is it for us here, and we will see you next time.